How's it going, everybody? So today I decided I had one of my clients and she had smashed her finger in a car door, obviously on accident. Um, it's kind of grown out a little right here. You could kind of see where it's starting to crack again, and I'll explain everything that's happening to it. What happens is when it slams back here, it swells really high, and then the bruise forms here. And then as it grows out, you have like a negative space because it swelled and it's separated from the nail bed. It's echoing to me. It's echoing in my earbuds. Thank you. Okay, so right here at, sorry about that, I had to fix my my earbud really quick. So as it grows out, all this isn't connected.
So okay, just wait. You're just, I mean, this.
Hold on, I gotta
Just
fix sound,
wait.
you guys. 1 second. I'll keep talking, but it's just echoing in my ear. So I will explain again. So what happens is when you slam it back here or you hit it and say like it creates the matrix like a swelling in it. As it grows out, there's a negative space because your nail's not adhered to your nail plate anymore. So as it grows out, when I told her, I'm like, you'll get away with a couple times. At your third time, you'll probably have to get them done sooner because it'll break away here. So this is just 2 weeks and it's already breaking away here, but I'm going to show you how I take care of it. And her bruise is very minimal now. Okay. Could you guys hear me well? Remember to drop down some comments or anything. Eric will answer them or shoot them my way. So thank you, Shanti, for being my model. Oh, I heard a swap commercial. This is funny. Thank you, Shanti, for coming in and being my model. I appreciate you. I'm going to grab a couple things. So I'm going to grab a few colors. She said she wanted red. She's going to Disneyland. And I thought I had a huge selection of red, but I have one bright red. So I think we're in luck here right now. So I'm like, okay, so let me get everything ready really quick. Today was a busy morning. How was your guys' morning? Mine was nice though, can't complain. Let me take my bits out that I'm going to start with her. So I'll probably use a cuticle bit, my safety bit, and my arbor band. Those are the bits I'll start with. I turn this around a little. All right, reclaim files. All right, so let's get started from the top. I'm going to take a drink of my coffee really quick. Okay, so what I'm going to start with is pushing back her cuticles. It's kind of cool to see on a real client because it's like actual live footage, seeing what I really do. Now I want to zoom in on this. See this right here, how her skin is holding on her cuticle and trying to support like the weight displacement and support the nail because it knows that it's injured. So what happens is it grows a little faster and the cuticle will always stick on. So pay attention when your client has an injured finger. You'll notice, or people nail biters, this happens a lot. See how her cuticle goes all the way to back here, kind of like Carmela, my last live client. She gets this as well, kind of. But her nails, it's because they grow like this or their weight displacement. But notice the others. The others are growing a normal. Okay. So with this here, you'll see how I prep. This is really valuable. This is very sensitive too, so you have to be careful. So do you see I could I'm kind of moving it a little. I'm not using it to take off her cuticle. I'm kind of seeing how far back I can move it. Oops, sorry for hitting the camera. I'm gonna move my light a little and then move this. Hold on. Fix my camera a tad bit. There, that's a lot better. Okay, so see, I'm not gonna be able to push it all the way back, but do you see how from the side it's kind of lifting a little? Okay, that's totally normal. Does it hurt you at all? And it doesn't hurt her. They can't hear you if you talk because it's on just right here. So if you need to say something, go ahead. And I made you a matcha. It's that daily dose matcha. I don't know if you've tried it. I know. I hope I didn't. I've tasted it, but I don't know how I made yours. I hope it's not too sweet or sweet enough. I used coconut creamer and okay. So I'm gonna push back all of them. You like it? Okay, so I use my back end. So you guys see me do this on the training hand, but it's so nice. Okay, I'm gonna stay on focus, guys. So I'm gonna go out a little. I just wanted you to see that really close. And when I get closer to that now, I will bring you closer again. Um, will you put earphones there? Or if not, it's okay. You just tell me if I'm out of 45. Not worried about it. I wonder if I'll use this dust extractor because it does suck a little more than my tiny one. So, okay, let me see your hand. Or sorry, the other hand. Okay, perfect. And I could kind of see if I centered. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my core safety bit and I'm going to put it on 12,000 RPMs. All righty. So here I go. I'm going to start with her pointer finger. I'm just making sure I'm all in frame. So I'm going to come in here and remove all her color. This is a cute color you wore. I wanted to put like red. There's this new red I was gonna test for young girls, and I wanted to put it on my nose, but I wanted to wear this color too. This is, I believe, called Evergreen. Where did I put it? I think I put it to the side to tell you guys. Our doggies are happy we have visitors. Okay, now this one's the one we have to hone in on. So I am going to see how it's separating up here. I am going to hold it down and to go backwards with it a little. There we go. So it doesn't catch it and tear it. And her nail eventually is going to come off. We'll see if it's holding. I think it's holding on here. So we're going to have to mend it. So this is a good time. I'm so glad you're here to see how it's all coming up now. And it's not hurting her. It's just trippy looking. It's because it's all healed, but this is 100% normal. So I believe it's lifted to here, but I'm going to put my finger under here. Guys, I'm so happy you get to see this. It is on 12,000. Now I'm going to put my finger right here and take it off her tip. The reason why I'm not just cutting it off, I have to see what's going on. And if there's still some adhered, I have to leave the extension, or I could cut it and see if I'm going to make a negative space and create a whole new nail. Okay, so we'll decide it together and I'll tell you why I make that choice. I've taken many classes in this back in the day. I don't even know if they offer classes with stuff like this anymore. Well, you have one right now and it's free. It's just cost your time. Oh, this looks so good. And see how like it was so black. We've actually done very well. Okay, so let's do the rest and I'll come back to that one. Okay. So I'm gonna zoom out. I just wanted you to see what I was doing on that nail so you could see how I go ahead and remove the rest. Do you want your nails shortened? And a little bit or as much as they grew, half? Oh, yes. Okay, this is awesome. So she wants as short as I could get, but pointy. So extreme almond she wants. Yay, this is gonna be fun. So a shade change. They're kind of long for you. So Shanti's a lash artist. She's also has her own lash line and she educates as well. So we have a lot of similarities. So I think I've told you about her when I was on her Instagram and she's the owner, she was manning it. And then I called and she's like, I'll get to it. And then so that was really cool. It was a really cool hookup just moving since I was only here like a couple months. All right, so I'm removing the rest of the color here. Okay, let's see your other. Oh, let me dust your hand off. I usually don't use this on you guys, but I'll use it right now for this, and then I'll. I only use it on Sally. But for the camera, it'll be fine. I just don't do it when I have a protein bonded fat. Okay, so see how I'm utilizing back in zone 3, zone 2, zone 1. And when I'm taking down dimensional nails, you see me use a circular motion because that's going to, and using all zones, that's going to take all your bulk down. So she doesn't have dimensional nails, so this is how I take off color. Now I usually go hand over here, but the position I am staying in frame for the video, I'm doing the underhand, but I'm still staying parallel on her nail, meaning flat. When I when I'm right here on flat, notice what my finger does. It comes up, so it goes on the back end. So let me show you sideways. I'm using zone 1. When I come into 3, I come even, like my left hand helps it come up, and I'm getting it from the back end of my file. Once you get used to those maneuvers while you're working, your hands aren't going to hurt. You're going to flow easier. It's more comfortable for your client. The whole process is you will cut them never or less, maybe once a year. No, it's very rarely I hurt my client. Maybe once or twice a year I accidentally do, and it takes my breath away and my energy, but it's never really bad. Knock on wood. It's usually a little nick or something because she sneezed or and didn't tell me, or I slipped. Okay. These are gonna be fun. I've done this shape on her before. What I love about Shanti is she changes her shape a lot, and I love it. She'll go short global. She'll do this. She'll do pointy. She like gets tired of the shape and changes it. And it's so fun to change. No, it's not. You said it's more work for me. It's actually not. But you know what? It's for us, it's more pay because you charge for shortening too, right? So everything you do is a la carte once you're seasoned and your menu's in there. So it's actually you start off a certain price, and that's part of your raises as you go through your growth of education and your clients. So you think what I'm going to do, I'm gonna come in with my X cut really quick and I'm gonna shorten these. Just kind of shorten them a little. So I'm gonna kind of get them where I want them. I'm gonna come in right here because it'll get it faster for me. If you're not used to the X cut, you could do all arbor band, but it could create heat. Or you could use your safety, but you can't get it really tight like I'm getting it on the sides. So I love the X cut. So I'm gonna start bringing her in. And I'm gonna fine tune it with my other file. So let's see. Okay, we're going to probably cut this off. We're at the point where we will. So remember I told you, so it's adhered here. So she's literally going to have this adhered, or I may cut all this off and hold it and act as this as a tip. We'll see when we get there. So I'll leave that. Let me just shorten it. So I'm going to put my finger right here. This doesn't hurt you at all, right? So I'm bracing it here. Let me go a little closer for this one because this is the little celebrity right now. And then right here, it's a little special one. But the whole process hasn't been bad for you, minus slamming it, right? Once I started working on you, like I've never hurt you and kind of taken care of it in a delicate way. Cool. Okay. I mean, how many of you guys have done this before? Knock on wood. I hope I never do it again, but I've done it twice in my life. I've ripped off this finger and slammed it a couple times, like the nail. It just sucks when it happens, but more upset because my nails screwed up, but the pain doesn't last forever. Okay, sorry about that. Now I'll go out. Let me go out a little just so you can see the rest, and I'll zoom in on that one. Now, typically, if I knew I was going to shorten them, I probably would have just taken everything off with my X cut because I could still do it very fast. I know my angles and I wouldn't cut her, so I wouldn't have to use two bits. But honestly, they're both accurate. It's whatever works best for you. It's, a little bit darker than they. Well, actually, the lighting's good on this. Okay, so I'm going to come up. Let me show you what I'm doing. See how her nails right here? Let me get closer. So see how she has a little bit of nail there? I'll come right here underneath and see how it takes it off. See how my left hand works for me? My right hand gets in position and my left hand is actually helping me do the work. It's not all my body in my right hand. So I'll get these tighter with my next bit when I prep. Take off more color here. Might as well. Okay, next now. So this isn't skipping because I'm not putting pressure. This is turning 12,000 RPMs a minute and it's turning and doing the work for me. So if you're skipping, it's two things. You're not parallel with it. See how I'm even? I'm not like this. I'm not like this. Offset. I'm straight on parallel with it. And I'm not putting pressure. I'm just guiding it. That's how you achieve shortening and shaping without skipping everywhere. All these valuable tips. Okay, so let me come out a little so I could have liberty to move a little. Usually when I have company, my dogs are in here with us, but they came up and checked her out. So how many of you guys are working right now? So far, if you're enjoying this, let me know by smashing the like button. And if you've already liked it, put 100 in there. Thank you guys so much for spending your time on our channel. I use a safety bit to remove product because it's really fast. Like if it touches her skin here, it's rounded right here. So you could actually come like this and it won't hurt. Here, I'd have to slow down here and kind of remove it and then go for it. Okay, so I like to remove with the safety bit. It saves me like about 3 to 4 minutes, depending on how long the nails are. But if I knew I was going to shorten them, I probably would have just grabbed this one. But who knows? Some days I'll do them both. It just depends on me that day. If I'm pressed for time, I probably would grab one because I know how to fix things later too. So there's so many ways to do nails. And literally I get tired of one way and I change up a little. I know my clients never ask me questions. I guess they assume I'm the professional, but I get bored. Like, remember I was using clear sculptor with the tube a lot? And then I went to split clear sculptor in the pot. It just depends on what I'm doing and what I feel like working with. It makes my job fun to have options. Okay. Alrighty, so now I'm going to go into my medium mandrel and arbor band. It's a 150 grit, and I'm going to put it to probably 6,000 RPMs. Do a little bit on her skin so it takes off the dry skin. If you have a YouTube, you could see it on YouTube. If you had a YouTube, you could see it on YouTube. Okay, so I'm going to have my little file here. So I could, if there's any little scragglers, kind of get it clean from the sides. So I'm going to get my shape in. I have done the nails and shaped it after. I feel like I end up filing off so much product. So I like to get my shape in. That's typically how I do it. But if I am pressed for time, I would just fill it in and do it the other way. But you have to know really where to start with that. So I should do a live with that too, or kind of show you on Sally. So see how my left hand is, like, you see me moving her and twisting her finger where I want to. It does not hurt her. It's actually probably very different for your client. They're used to sitting straight on a hand thing like this, and the client going like this all the time, or the nail tech taking everything off like this. That for like even a 5-year period of time, I guarantee you will be at the doctor with your neck and back. So remember, I'm showing you ergonomics as well as maneuvers with your e-file. And two, when I'm on camera, so people will probably see me move myself, and she probably never sees me move myself. I usually sit there and do nails, but it's just so I can make sure I'm in frame and in the right position. Okay, I'm gonna go a little shorter because I know I feel like it's a little shorter than this. So let's go a little shorter. Any more questions, you guys? I know Eric does a good job of answering them. Thank you for spending your time on here. If you're working, I know some of you listen at work. Thank you. All right, I like this. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. So anytime I shorten for that, she had her natural nail. So that's her natural nail there. We're changing the shape. So just take your 150 and clean it off really well like that. So you could bring it in with confidence with this. See, you can see all her natural nail there. Let me see, look right here. Let me go in a tad bit. I want you to see. So see her natural nail right here. So I will come right here. The sidewall, bringing it in. Sidewall, bringing it in. And I guarantee you I'm favoring a side, but I will fix it before we start. Then compare. I need to go a lot shorter. Zoom out a tad bit. Nails ready for a new shade. They already look so cute. Go a little. I already prepped this one, but I'm gonna come in a little tighter and a little shorter. Okay, let me test this off. Let me see your other. Well, before that, I'm gonna look at a client view because I tend to favor a side, and I want to actually did very good with this shape. Hey, this I did favor. Okay, let me see your other. I just kind of want to make sure I'm not really off because I don't want to rebalance it and like have to whip out product because I favored way too much on one side. So I just check myself a lot. Okay, so boom, do this. And she could film me working on her, but this does not hurt. Hold on, I'm going to reposition myself. Let me see your other thumb. I'm gonna compare it. Okay, perfect. Thank you. This is her longer thumb. For nail bed's longer on this side. We all have that. Alrighty. So I go around the perimeter of the nail, prepping the cuticle area, then pickle through the rest. Just like I show you on the training hand, I do the same thing. But do you see how my finger starts here? I come up parallel and then I move my hand here. So my left hand is helping me out and I'm balancing on her finger as I go. This could take practice, but I'm telling you, once you have it down, now I'm balancing on my fingernail. See, it doesn't matter where you balance as long as, let me see your finger, as long as long as you're getting your job done, it's not hurting them, not bouncing everywhere. Ooh, baby. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and prep the whole thing, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna we'll assess it and decide. See how I'm holding it? Now I'm gonna go up over. I'm gonna go backwards with it. The reason why I'm going backwards, it'll fly off. Okay. So we'll come back to that one. I'm gonna go a little closer up in the cuticle because see every pass I'm able to get a little closer, a little closer. See, she has a little bit left right there. I will use my cuticle bit with that before I rebalance her. Now I don't have to do that on everybody, but certain situations like that, I definitely do it. Let me go ahead and bring it in just in case, but I don't know if we're going to keep her. And then I'll shorten her more later. I won't fine tune too much. I'm definitely going to cut out all your negative space, though. I know that much. So it's going to be fun. I love stuff like this. Adds a little excitement, but I still feel bad for my client that her nail looks like that, but it's okay. She forgets about it. She'll forget about it for sure when I put red on her. She won't see it. Okay. This out around the cuticle area. Today's a little bit earlier. Are there some of you from Europe or Australia? I know there's a lot of people who are like, could you come on earlier? So I'm trying to do a little bit different. I'm actually coming on a lot this week. So I'll be on tomorrow again. I think at noon. I have to look at my schedule. But I want to come in this week. I could come in more than some weeks. So I will show up. Let's do it already. I did. Let's look at them this way. I love your nail shape like this. Okay, put it back around. So now I am going to get my safety bit, not my safety bit, my cuticle bit. Okay, I'll answer that question. Somebody said I use 6,000 RPMs and it seems too fast. It can be. I always say use 4 to 6. When they have product on them, I typically go 5 or 6. 6, I didn't burn her, but I put zero pressure and I'm in constant movement. 4 is fine. 4 for me is too slow because it does it, and it depends on your file. Even though we have the same file, they could run a tad bit off. So I will prep at 5 now, my cuticle area. So I'm at 5,000. So anywhere between 4 and 6 is an accuracy for prepping. Okay. I think Greg does 4 all the time. Are you hot? Okay. Ooh, this is going to be fun. Can we get a little closer? All right. See it come up now? Now, am I going to trim that? No, I'm not. And I'm gonna do it at the end, but do you see how it's lifted up now and prepped great? Come here. There's no nail there. I mean, no nail bed there. See how it's coming up there? That's where I'm gonna cut it. You have to make sure it's pretty clean there. So let me just run through the rest since I'm doing them. And at the end, I'll do it one more time. It does make a difference with your prep. It just kind of helps you get a really great seal. Sorry, I'm off camera. I'm going to zoom out because I'll get off camera again. So let me see right there. So see the little dust on there? You could see actually what's coming off. I'm at 5,000 RPMs and I'm putting zero pressure. I'm just making contact. I'm bringing it around, taking off some dry skin. So what it's doing, it's already prepping it for a clean platform I could work on. And this is super satisfying. It's a little dry right there. A little dry there. Usually when you change your shape, it's kind of dry there or you shorten because your nail was sitting there. Kind of dry, just you could see the mark of where your nail was. When I do my toes, I could tell that my toes were so grown out. Oh my gosh. I like waited too long to do them. Uh, I did them last night. Like, send help. I told Eric, now you could sleep in peace. My toes are done. You guys, there's something about your toes being done. I never let them, like, they looked fine to the eye, but they were out of control. All right. Yeah. Let me empty this out. That's all her color and her shortening because this was clean when I started. So that's how much dust you're saving your lungs, your clothes, dusting every day. You still have to dust but all the time. Okay. So you could actually leave it there and bring it back up when you work, but when I'm filming, I take it off. I don't want dust everywhere. Put my stuff in here. Okie dokie. Dust off all 10 of her nails. Now I'm going to go into swipe to change her pH balance 2 times each swipe. Ooh, now we have a really good view of her. Yay, we're going to fix her. Eventually, she's going to have a negative space, and I'm going to explain that. So I'll give you some Thymol, and just before you get in the shower, you put it in there so that Thymol will be in there, not water, because water causes mold, and you're gonna wear a dark color. So it'll just kill anything that would grow. And then just use your cuticle oil because it can't dry it out because it's antiseptic. Okay. And that's just for precaution. Right, she calls it her Frankenstein now. Yes, you could use the same bit to clean color off the skin. I do it all the time. If there's something there, I'll just hit it like this. Let the bit do the work for you. It's a 150 grit. Don't put pressure, just kind of nick it a little, like just hit it and it will break it up. That's a great question. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, hi, buddy. Those of you who are on our podcast, you know Stony Bagoni, right? He's looking at Shanti like, who is this? He didn't even say hi to me. I know he's so funny. We have the same hair color. Okay, so now I'm gonna use Protein Bond, the best. Okay, a little white nick like this. Let me show you. That's just from her hitting her finger or something right there. That honestly, like you've seen me do my Aunt Carmela's nails, she has those on all of her fingers. but you never do, so I get them if, like, I hit it or if I do something right there, but it'll grow out. It looks like it hurt. It probably did it. You probably didn't even know you did anything, huh? No, it's just a white mark. You get them on your nails some. Oh, this one? Can you imagine? Poor thing, she had company and everything, she slammed it in there, and she's like, "Ah, ah," disrupt your day. That is so painful, but her having a nail saved her finger because it took some of the brunt. So, thank goodness she had something on there. If not, she could have really damaged her matrix. This way, she bruised it, but it's not damaged, and I'm gonna show you her nails already growing out really lovely. Okay, so 1 time around, next, 2. I probably should have trimmed that, but it's okay because I'm gonna trim it anyways, and I'll probably protein bond it one more time. I might slide some protein bond just in case I'm touching it. No problem. Okay, I'm gonna get my nippers out. Okay. You guys are so welcome. I'm trying to bring different stuff to you so I could give you real life situations. Thank you for showing the love. Thank you for everything you do, watching, commenting. All of that helps us grow, you guys. My goal's a year, so make me wanna stay. I wanna stay though, I'm having fun. Oh, I love it. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do now. Now I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna kind of put a little pinch right there so I know where my middle is. Okay, so now I am going to come up here. You need really sharp nippers. Now look at this here. Ooh, this is so good. I love doing this. Kind of like popping a zit. I don't know. I love Eric's teeth are clenching right now. He said, but this doesn't hurt you, right? It's dead. So I'm going to come in the angle. Okay, I'll leave everything I'm nipping off here. Let's come right. See, I'm going to move her downward. So I'm going to let me get my other tool. See right here how it's lifted a little. So I'm going to come in. And I'm not putting any pressure. My nippers are so sharp that I just come in and nip them. Wow, I couldn't wait when this happened. Isn't it weird? Is it grossing you out? Is she gonna say, and they're flying. But we did good because all that bruise and blood in there, like, look at we I wish that we would had done it from the beginning and they could have watched the whole process, but this right here, it's like, what do you do from here? This is all her new nail growth since she smashed it. So see how nice? So it'll always grow out a little thicker at first, but then it will grow out. You can see it's starting to go normal again. Let me show you sideways. Let me show you this way. So see how it's a little higher right there? That and then goes way down. That's because of the trauma, but it's going to grow out. Like, I'm not even worried about it. This is the best class ever. You guys share this class with whomever you think would use it. If you're in school, have everybody at school watch it. That'll help us grow. I know the schools here in Vegas use our education for. Oh, sorry, guys. Okay. All right. I'm looking really close at it to see where I want to go from here. I think I want a tad bit here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use my e-file again. So I'm gonna kind of wipe off. I should have waited to protein on it, but I'm not even worried about it. Right here, she has a little hangnail. Okay, I think this is perfect. I'm just making sure nothing. So what a trip, okay? It's adhered from right here to right here. Within a week and a half or 2 weeks, she's gonna have a negative space where she could literally stick something in all the way like this. She won't have to because I'm gonna give her thymol. If I have a thymol here, I'll give it to you. If not, I'll get it to you today for sure. So don't worry. I just want you to start using it. And what you'll do is you'll put it in before the shower. And the reason why before the shower water goes in there, and if water's in there, mold grows in water, but it won't grow in wet medicine. So the water never goes in there, it's the medicine still. And on the toe, I usually tell people do it again, but on the fingernail, you really don't have to. Okay, this looks amazing. This happened 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks ago, about 7 or 8, 7 or 8. Okay, because we usually go in the winter like 3 weeks, and now we're doing 2. This is like my fourth time fixing it. So yeah, her nails grow fast too. So I'm going to use my little cuticle bit. I'm going to come in. You guys can see good right here. I made it right here, I think. Okay, I need to put the pinch a little further. Okay, I'm making myself. So I'm going to thin this out. So let me show you what I'm doing. See how it's a little high there? I want to thin it out a little. Okay, does this hurt you at all? Oh, she doesn't even feel anything. I have it on 5,000 RPM. So let me show you what I've done so far. Let me get the, like, I know how far I've gone, but I want you guys to see. So see this here, how it's now evening out. Okay, I'm gonna come in right here. I could get a little closer here because that's not all that stuff is cut off. Thin this out. Come right here, get that little bit of bruising out still. Okay, I'm gonna prep on top of her nail. I know this is weird, but I'm just texturing it a tad bit. It doesn't hurt her because that's all her skin it's separated from. It's really weird, right? Feels weird. Does it feel weird to you? It doesn't hurt though, right? Okay. Now I'm gonna thin this part out here just a little. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna come right here. You know me, I'm always moving my client and I forget, I get in the zone. So I want to show you it this way. Come right here, what I'm looking at. Okay, perfect view right there. Perfect view. Love Queen, I happened to look up and see this. Thank you, girl. You have hooked me up all weekend. She's Thank you for the $10. It adds up. I appreciate you. Thank you for showing the love and spending your time on our page. What did she say? Oh, thank you, girl. With support like you, I'm not going anywhere. All you guys support me. I don't expect everybody. Don't feel like you have to drop stuff down, but it really does make a difference. So thank you. And thank you for following me the whole time. That means so much to me. And I'm very happy to have a page now too to connect. I would have never connected with you. So thank you. Okay, so let me show you this now. I'm going to come this way and I'm going to put her finger downward. I know it's a weird position. So see this lift here? Okay, let's go sideways. See that right there, how much the negative space is? And it's hooked on there. It's not even wobbly yet. Okay. So it's a good thing she's shortening her nails. I would have recommended it anyways. Okay, this is actually a pretty perfect prep. I'm just going to come in right here a little, right here. Let me do it this way because it'll be easier for you guys. I'm used to using my A file like that. So I'm going to come at an angle here because that is still lifted a little. I want to get it off. There we go. I am so excited. Thank you, Shelby. This is valuable for them. You're welcome. Okay, so let me see it. There's a little white spot there. There we go. All right. Painless, right? Very painless. And honestly, like you just have that negative space. So what a trip your nail, really how thick our nails are. Now remember right there, let me point with this, right there's a little higher than normal because that's where the brunt started. And it naturally will get thicker to protect itself. But the thickness here to here is typical. So all your layers, and she has product on here, but nothing on here. So it's actually pretty cool to see it. Okay, so now let me protein bond it again. Now, I don't have my mixture here, but I do have Light Elegance. the mixture I use that I like Light Elegance color that I make with my young nails. So I'm actually just gonna use Light Elegance on her. I'm telling you, it performs like young nails, it's just more expensive. So I'm you could custom mix your color like I showed you. If you don't know what I'm talking about, what film was that, babe? What it was like last month's videos. I custom mixed it to show you how to make this color. So I'm primarily young nails, but I do sometimes use other stuff if I need to. Oh, this is interesting. One step pink? I gotta see this. Oh, okay. So I gotta open it because I haven't used it in a while, but it's not a problem. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna use. And I'm able to show you this because I'm in brand partnership with Gemini Cosmetics and they carry this whole line. They typically show and sell to professionals only. If you order online, try it that way. But honestly, it's a really good brand. So this is how it comes here. Now let me, usually I sit them straight up. This was up, but I was turning it around a little. So I'll usually come up like this. It was on its side a little. Oh, I hate touching it. Okay. This is the only part I hate is opening it, but that's okay. They don't leak. That's for sure. Let me just get it off here. I should have opened it before, but actually I'm glad I didn't because you guys could see how it comes and what you go through to open it. It's totally fine. And what I love is they fill it to the rim. Look, like there is, this is only a 30 milliliter. And me, I'm so OCD. I don't want the silver left on there, but I won't get too picky today. I will be here a while. Hold on, let me get a swipe pad and swipe. Okay, let it come off in one. Yay! Ah, so satisfying. Are you like this? I think it's an artsy thing. Like people have to like finish. I don't know. Do you do that? Not really. She's all, no, you're weird, Melissa. There. I just don't like any of it on there. It's weird, but I don't. Uh, hey, well, at least I like organization, but I sure could tear up my closet in 1 week. I'll tell you that right now. I swear I clean my closet every month. Right, Eric? He's like, yes, she's not lying. But I could tear it up in 1 day with 5 different outfits. Oh, okay, no problem. Because the color I want to use is that color of young nails, and I'm at my studio here, and I don't have my mixture. Um, so I'm just going to use the color that I mix of young nails to that's this color. So I'm going to use it because it's a great product too. I'm primarily young nails, but hey, I'm behind the table and I'm just showing you other stuff as well. But really, if I had my mixture made, you must not have seen the videos. I've made the mixture of, you may have seen the Young Nails video. I did concealer pink and clear sculptor or build pink, and I mix them to create this color. And how I got that color was when I saw this color before, I really liked it. So I'm a custom mixer. So I custom mix my color to make that. So don't you get to see so many different things on my channel. Yes, I am a Young Nails. I use 100% Young Nails on all my clients. You're gonna see me use base, you're gonna see me use protein bond, you're gonna see me use anything I'm gonna encapsulate with it. It's all anchored with it. But it is a great line too. So this is natural pink one step. I'm not an educator for them, but I understand ingredients and it works great. So it's the consistency of our concealer colors. Concealer pink and concealer peach. Are you guys shocked? Don't be. I use all kinds of products. Let's see. Okay. So let me get my base out. And I would never use anything but base and protein bond. to secure my bond. I don't care what brand I'm going to use. I'm always going to use this, the best. And actually, when we did shows all the time, every company educator would come buy a ton of these, and I guarantee you they're still ordering it. So let me know what you guys think. Okay, so my base, kind of nice to watch me work on a real person. I'm going to leave her nail on. I decided to because see how it's still hooked on? You could see it move. It's a better to leave it on. Now, if it's growing different when she comes back, I may leave it on or I may cut it off. We'll have to see. And maybe Eric could film that and we could do maybe a long form video of it or something, or a short with it or something. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay. Alrighty. Are you guys enjoying this? Are you excited to see how light elegance works? It's very similar to Young Bells. Like I said, it's just more expensive. So if you want to save a buck, don't buy it. I get it. You probably have plenty of Young Nails too. I'm sponsored by Gemini, so I get to have a lot of different stuff to mess with and see what it's like. Let me hold on, wait, let me see. Okay, I'll put it for 30. There you go. Now, if you feel anything, do you feel it on your nail? You'd feel it right now. You don't feel it, huh? Isn't that crazy? She doesn't feel the heat of it at all. It's really the friction of it is what they're feeling. The reason why she's not is she had her skin there kind of hardened a little. So nothing will ever, like a nail, really won't adhere to it, but a little better than regular skin because it'll be textured. But that's going to grow out, and her normal skin will grow out with her nail bed adhered to it. Now, you would be able to tell if it was permanently damaged, and I'll show you and I'll explain to you. So, see how I put pressure on her nail, and my left hand moves her around so I could infuse the gel in there. Let me see, I should have stuck these up here. There, 15. Okay, go ahead. So, I actually had a client that permanently messed it up because she did it all the way up here. This wouldn't be growing out pretty like this. It would be ripply or negative space always. So it would not be this healthy. Okay. I'm going to come in one more time here. I'm going to pin cure it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead. Let's focus on this one. Okay. So I do have clients that have psoriasis. I was gonna say cirrhosis, that's the liver. I might have some of those too, I don't know, but that's none of my business. But psoriasis, and I have one that gets it every year. So all her nail beds lift. I used to have a client just got it on her thumbs, but I'm like, "Oh my gosh, your nails are starting again." She's like, "Yes, I just saw my doctor and they approved it for a year." So yes, pretty crazy. I'm gonna put my base on the side. So I still do her nails, I just shorten them. She uses Thymol antiseptic, and that is in my link tree. I think Gemini has some stuff from Tammy Taylor or some other brands for something like that. But if you use pure Thymol or one of those, it will help not like they would have to use it on a regular basis. That's a really good view. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to let me move this up just a little bit. You're fine. I just going to move it up a tad bit so it's not on your lap. Okay, go ahead. I'm going to have my light ready to roll. I'm gonna fix this first. So what I'm gonna do is fill in that negative space right there. So I'm gonna come in right here and fill this in first. Now, I like this color because it's see-through, but it has kind of a pink color to it. So this is the color I make with Young Nails. Sometimes I make it a little bit more blushier though. I like the way I make it the best because it's to my liking, but this is a really pretty color. What, babe? Oh my god, thank you so much for the 20 bucks. Thanks for the haters and the trolls. You know what? Thank you. Amen. F the haters. You're the best. Yeah, I had a taste of it yesterday. Go ahead and go under. Oh wait, don't go under. Let me see it. That was pretty bad. Did you tell them that? Yeah, Eric's saying everybody's so, but then she messed up again. She apologized and said she was drunk, but then she's insulting. Yeah, I'm like, now you gotta apologize for this one. It's okay. I'm not upset, you guys. I mean, when you put yourself out there like this, doing free stuff, everybody has their opinion. Um, it's okay. Thank you for your support and thank you for the 20 bucks. I'm rolling today. Woohoo. I am. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you what I did. Let's flash this. Yeah. I told Eric, the people who have negative things to say, it helps us in our algorithm, right? So, but they're just going to get kicked off eventually. So, okay, check this out. See how it's even now with her nail bed? So, this is a little tricky because I'm going to have to build it up to anchor, like fill this in and build it out here. So, all that's protecting her nail bed now. Does that make sense? Okay, so thank you guys for your support. I love you guys. Okay, so now I'm going to do the rest. I'm just going to focus on this. What I would have done is probably filled them all and kept going, but I want to focus on this first. So if you want to come back to this spot, you can just look at where the time is on YouTube. And if you need to see this again, you could see it from start to finish. See, this color is really pretty. It's a lot like this one's not as pink as the color I made. I make a peach one, but it's really nice. I think it's like $10 more. Don't quote me because I didn't buy this one. I've actually haven't bought it. I've used it with what they've sent me and I actually really like it. Okay, now you could go under the light. What do you guys think of that so far? Really good, huh? Okay, so now let's do these. So let me zoom out so you can see how this product works in case you're interested in trying it. So right here. And she doesn't need a whole lot of product. Just make sure I'm on screen. It's the keratinized under the nail where it broke. It's the hard skin that it's the nail plate that hardened up and thickened a little. So it is not a nail, it's skin, hard skin of her nail plate or nail bed, I should say. I'm saying it backwards. Sorry. So there, what, babe? It will separate. Like I said, she's going to have a negative space. Some of it might hold on a little because she has kind of a lot in spots, but it'll eventually negative space. That's why I'm going to give her thymol. Thymol will go under her nail. It's a liquid, and you squeeze it here, and it will go all the way back to where it needs to go. That's a great question. And I've done this many times. I've done it on toenails. Oh my God. So many times I can't count. So I've damaged my toenails from running a lot. And actually, people, I used to play softball, and I was a catcher and a pitcher. So I've had people pounce on my toes before. So oh, and someone stepped on my foot when we were dancing. Eric reminded me, I was pissed. Remember? I was so mad. It lifted my whole nail bed. We were out one night. I mean, I didn't. She was an accident. I'm not going to tell her anything. She was sorry, but I was sorry too because I had to deal with it. But it's all right. It's okay, Eric. See, I block stuff out like that. I block it out. Go ahead and go into the light. Yeah, my poor toes. So my big toes, they're sensitive, they grow out nice, but if I barely nick it or they're too long in my shoe, it'll draw all the way back again, and I have to cut off all my nail and build a fake nail. So that's what I did last night to my nail. I had to do that. But you can't tell because I know how to do it so well from classes I used to take for pedicures all the time. I need to show you guys it one day. You'll be like, "That's your toe, MJ?" Well, they grow out, so maybe I'll show you when I redo it. It'll be grown out a little because it grows out normal again. It adheres for some reason back, but once you damage your fingernail or your toenail like that, it will lift up again if you hit it. And this product is kind of a little more, it's interesting because it self levels really nice. They have multiple colors. This is really the only one I've ever used. I have a sample pack of them. Sorry, I keep hitting my light today for some, I mean, my camera today for some reason with my head. I usually put it a little bit higher. Okie dokie, go ahead and go under. We're almost done, you guys. Almost done. Want to get a little closer so you can see how I apply it? So I'll come right here, get it in front of my brush, circle it, bring it down, wipe my brush and fine tune it. Lightly touch it light as a feather. Come in here, get my product in front of my brush, circle it, bring it down. Light as a feather, and my brush is parallel with it. Here, it's the point. Here, I bring it up and I'm working it like this. Okay. Usually this part's really fast for me, but when I teach, I slow down a little. Okay, go under. Let's see this now. This is Light Elegance with, I'm using Young Nails Base and Protein Bond. It's actually nice. I can't complain, but it's more expensive, you guys. So it's just options out there. Use code MJ15 and you could get a discount. It's kind of nice to not have to mix it, but sometimes I want it a little more blushy or more peachy than this, or like the peach color, which is more nude, I should say. I don't want my nails peach unless I'm choosing to wear peach. Greg named that color. I'm like, why did you name this peach? You should have called it buff or nude or bear. But he ended up calling an acrylic bear, which is cool. I- I'm all, it is more expensive and you can't purchase it from Gemini. Just use code MJ15 because this doesn't go on sale often. The guy who owns it's the actual chemist. So he's the chemist. He doesn't have to pay a chemist. He's a chemist and he makes the product. I think he made it for some people in the industry for a while, but now he has his own company and he's successful with it. Yeah, it is a good brand. I think Young Nails and this one are probably the only two I would ever build with. I've tried other stuff because the ingredients are pure, really high quality, very good. But Young Nails is, oh, I forgot your thumb. Just internet there. Okay, perfect. Not our internet. It has to be okay, you guys okay? Yeah, no, it's good. Perfect. Okay, guys, I'm back. It's not our internet. It has to be YouTube. It, it messed up my screen too. Okay, so now guess what, you guys? I'm stuck on something, so I'm gonna have to totally. This isn't even gonna work now. Okay, that's okay. They're just gonna make my life a little harder. Oh, why does this happen? But it's okay. We still have to work under circumstances. Okay, so this is gonna be really interesting. So what I'll do is I'll finish her out her one fingernail from start to finish, and I'll just finish her nails off camera. So this whole thing will be from start to finish. Unless you guys want to muster through it, I may be out. You can't zoom out. Sorry, thank you so much. It's frozen once it did that. It's not letting me zoom out or zoom in. This is where it is. So this is where it has to be. No problem. No. Oh, okay. Oh, it kind of did. It lets it zoom in, but not out. Okay, I'm just messing with it. I'm going to zoom out. Hold on. Hold on, I got this. Just bear with me one sec. Let me see where this goes now. Okay, that's perfect. I'll leave it zoomed right there the entire time. No problem. Thank you guys for hanging in there. Okay, the sound. What about the sound now? Okay, let's come right here. Okay, perfect. Now I'm ready to work. Sorry, guys, I don't know what's going on with the YouTube because we have so much internet, we could run the block. Seriously, like we have like we're a corporation here. Yeah, 'cause I don't want that to happen. Okay, cutting wool. All right, guys. So I will try my hardest to stay focused. For that one nail, I definitely will. I may I may just do that nail start to finish and then finish them off camera, but show you how to finish this. We'll see where we go from there. I think right there's the middle. Okay, move this to the side. Let me clean my brush off. Okay, you like my pretty tile? I know I got it from a art show on the beach when I was in California. I like working with pretty stuff. My stuff's always cute though to work with. Yours is too. Oh my gosh. That the bling lights I don't have it this long because I'm not a bling person, although I am with nails. But it's fun in here. Yeah. I'm gonna use swipe. I'm gonna wipe all of them. I'm gonna do something with this pen. Yeah, I put a star. That's where I should have put a heart. Let me see your other. You could move your hand now. It's just kind of a guide for me to kind of know where to get because now that I can't zoom in and out, I'm totally fine. Okay, so let's focus on this nail first. So notice, let me get in that middle spot right there. Okay, perfect. So notice this nail's a little wider. Why do you guys think it's wider? It's because her sidewalls are out. So when you know, like a nail biter, you do their nails and they're super wide, and you're like, oh my gosh, you're trying to get them more narrow, but you can't because they bit out their sidewalls. When you have a smashed nail like this, it's your sidewalls, you're creating them yourself. So it's going to naturally look a little bit wider, as opposed to look at how petite her fingernails are. Like that is a huge difference. Let this catch up to make sure I am even with this. Huge difference. That's her middle finger. So I'm gonna make it look as tight as I can. Okay, I think I'm right in spot, so I'll wait till you give it back to me. Thank you. Okay, I have all these devices going to make sure I'm right. Okay, so see how I'm gonna put my finger here and I'm gonna file straight. See the blue part of the file? And what I did is I brought it even where I know her sidewall is here to see how it bows out. So you have to make sure you use your finger on this side or she'll feel it, and you don't want her to feel it. She does have cute nail beds. Her toes are cute too, but if you ask her, she's always like, "Sorry, I hate my toes," and they're so pretty. They really are. She actually has like little toenails. You could actually polish all the toes. Very cute. She's super pretty too. My mom said, "Shanti's so exotic looks and she's gorgeous." I'm like, "I'll tell her, mom." You are though. You're welcome. My mom's probably on here. Okay, so let me see real quick. I'm gonna kind of bring it in a little bit more with this. So I shape it a lot more with the hand file. So look at how much more narrow I got it. Let's see. Let me dust it off too. Like I normally wouldn't dust it off because I know I've done this many times, but I want you guys to see. So It looks a lot better, right? A lot better, but it's still wider, but it's gonna be fine. So I'll start filing on this side. Hand me my smaller, thing, because I wonder if that's gonna bring it to here. I wanna see how close that's gonna be. Actually, it'll be fine. I have my dust extractor, but I think I'm gonna use this. So it's charging, but it's okay. It's charged now. So I think this is the middle. Let me see your hand. Sorry, guys, I can't zoom in or out. I could zoom in, but then you won't see anything. If it would have, nope, it goes too close there, baby. Yeah, that's fine. Does it work now? Let me try something. Oh my God, I'm so okay. I'm doing it again so I could just get at the spot I want. I'm gonna zoom out a little more. Let's see where that's at. Sorry, guys. Thank you for being patient with me. Okay, that's pretty good. I could stay in the frame here. Let me see. I wish I could move it out a tad bit, but it's okay. I'm gonna move this up some right here. Let me see the mark. Hold on, I'm just marking myself. Okay, that's good. I could come here. Perfect, perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my X cut. These little things you could get from Gemini Cosmetics too. They're so cute. I love them. I just think they're cute organization. Okay, I'm going to 12,000 RPMs, turn on my fan. So get myself positioned. I'm taking a while because I just want to make sure I'm not going to be out of frame. I could go about to here and here is all I could do. Okay, perfect. I got it. So let me come around here. Let me wipe my glasses. Are these lights up as high as it's okay. It's okay. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna go around. So see how I start here, her finger sideways? I could see where I'm filing. Then I'm gonna end up right here. My left hand moves to help my right hand, and here my right hand takes over. That's better, I think. I'm gonna come under here because it's kind of hooking a little. First, let me look underneath for nails really quick. Okay. These are all her real nails, and her nails stick very, very nice. But I'm gonna clean this out here a little. I like to file the tip of it a little, so that way that nail is really tight. Let's see your thumb. Go up and then put your finger straight up. There you go. Thank you. Okay, let's come right here. Okay, and now I'll come back to this finger. Thank you. Okay, so now all I have to do is blend this in. And I'm not putting any pressure at all. I'm just letting the bit do the work for me. Let me peek at these really quick. Make sure what I'm doing is making sure that I'm not favoring the side, okay? Okay, now this finger now. Let me dust it off so you guys could see. Okay, so I am going to start right here. Let me go back just a tad. There you go. Right here, coming along the side, no pressure. Come around the cuticle. All righty, now I'm going to do the eye formation on top. I'm looking at it sideways. You guys are seeing it from the top, but I'm looking at it sideways. In my past videos, I broke this down. Very, very angles you use, very slow and very precise. I believe I did it on my last one. So if you want to see angles really well, check out the last one. All righty, so this is looking so good. Look at you guys. Like it looks like it's adhered to it right now, and it probably will stay tight with it for a long time until it grows. This part that's hooked until it grows off, then it will lift up. But it'll stay tight until then. But if they grow really fast, I'll see you in like a week and a half or whatever. Like you let me know. I don't want it snagging on anything. Feels better already, huh? I think that you're out of the zone. It'll be weird when the tip grows out though, because it'll feel weak. Just don't use it for it's a perfect finger, I guess, to have that one of these three, because your thumb or that, you would probably hit it too many times. Okay, thank you, babe. Sorry, guys. I gotta move her hand is what I have to do. Just stay there. Okay. Now this will be fine. It's because I'm really close. If it's blurry. Yeah, it does that. The picture quality sucks after YouTube does this. Yeah. I watched it. I was watching somebody else's YouTube and it did the same thing. So it didn't make me feel better. I felt bad for him, but I'm like, okay, I'm not the only one. Now that we actually do know what we're doing, and when we first started, we're like, well, make mistakes all together. Oh, it's all good. Okay, let's do your thumb. Make sure I'm in frame. Do you see how I kind of move her finger so I could see? Okay, so I just see how I went back to eye formation because it looked thick to me. So anytime it looks thick, I come back here, thin it, and then I look down the barrel here to bring it in. Okay, let me make this a little tighter. Now I want to focus on shaping it because it's a little wide for me. Let me come in here. Yeah, that's cute right there, that shape. Okay, let me make sure these are cute. I love your nails this shape. They're so cute. They're really fashionable too. They're super cute. Yeah, I have a lot of cat eyes. It's a lot you could choose from. I have like from pale pinks, nudes, like a lot of the color combos you'll pick a lot. I have a bunch. Next up. Okay. Let's see your other hand. Okay, I'm gonna reposition myself. Sorry, I should have dusted you off better because now your clothes have dust on it. Usually our other let me this one's gonna be a little interesting. Okay, I'm gonna make my body all the ways. Okay. I'm gonna kind of get the balls first on this one because it's a little thick on the tip. Okay. So this one's really hard for me to stay center. So let me come right here. I'm gonna do it this way, okay, guys? Sorry when that happens on the video. I can't back out anymore. Should I have the same view on this as on your phone. On my phone, it looks amazing, but a good thing that we know other devices because if I was here by myself, they probably would be like, and die because I wouldn't see the view. It's slowing me way down. So I could ask them, did they want me to finish that nail? And then I could just after I finish it in the Zoom. This is not a Zoom. in the live. Oh my gosh, I do too many things on too many platforms. But no. What did they say, babe? I feel so bad because the view is not that great. Okay. Around the cuticle area. Okay, then I'll speed up some. Go down eye formation, tighten it up a little, bring it down. I'm a little down in the words. There we go. If you film live eyelashes and that happens, that would be. But the eyeball, you don't have to move the person's head, so you would be okay. Just move the camera where you need to. Okay, keep going. Okay. I'm just speeding it up. You tell me if I get out of frame. I'm trying to stay in frame. We're almost done with this part. Come under here. Huh? I can't hear what you said. Yeah, it's right there. No, it's Gotti. I'll get it when I'm ready. I have everything I'm gonna get. Thank you. Eric was gonna get the color I was gonna use, but I know exactly where it's at. And I had taken them. They're the new Gotti colors I had, and I like the bright ones, so I had left it here. My client wanted dark, and I had dark colors, so I had taken them to work. And I don't have double of those to the salon. Okay, so this looks pretty good. Let's go here. Let me dust this off so you guys can see what I mean. So favoring a side, I kind of favor a side here. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, I always neglect this side. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to I'm gonna dust your hands. So you can leave it right there. I don't want you to take it by your shirt. I don't want you to get dusty. I'm gonna go to my arbor band and I'm gonna put it to 9,000 RPMs. Impulse. So now I'm gonna come in here and just thin it out some. You're gonna get red with a really cool effect on top. And everything I'm gonna use, you can actually get from Gemini Cosmetics. I was gonna let her wear whatever she wanted, which they're a huge supply store. Thank you. Thank you so much. I feel like your shape is everything. Everything for sure. Even doing it sideways like I am right now. You can wear them just like this. She's like, I feel better already. Let me come right here. There you go. So notice I go over eye formation if I do need to thin it out a little more. And Shanti could wear her nails thin because she has such a long nail bed. So she has, I mean, her nail bed's that long. An average person is about there. So her nail looks a lot longer than her free edge actually is. Ideal nail bed. Yeah, you do wear them short, but I like doing short nails, and you wear them very fashionable. You change your shapes a lot, so it's super fun. And they all you wear them all well, even really short square is cute one. That's because of your nail, your hand. You could get away. You could wear any shape you want. Even 90 square would be fabulous. But they are. Yeah, I do them on my niece, and she's a senior in high school, and she wears 90 square. So she's going to be going off to college. But I think I'm going to have Rebecca, being one of our mods, do her nails. I know they have a lot of miles on their card. She's like, I'll meet your friend, but I'm gonna see if I could come once a month for you to do my nails. I'm like, they probably will fly you home once a month, babe. That's funny. I love her. Well, you know what's crazy? I moved to Las Vegas, Nevada. It's gonna be 4 years in June. Can you believe this? So I've been able to do her nails all through her freshman, sophomore, junior, senior year, like I did our daughters too. I did Shy's nails from 8th grade, 7th grade actually, all through school. My daughter didn't give birth to, so I'm my daughter. Okay, I'm always checking myself here. Yeah, I just need hand filing from there. Let me dust this a little more. I don't want you to get your clothes. My dust extractor at work is pretty nice. Just to your hand there, it just sucks everything. It is a little louder, but not bad. I don't mind it. I like it actually. I like it better than working on top of a dust extractor. So I use the cosmetic vac, which they contacted me to see if I wanted to do some business with them and give these guys a discount code. So if you guys have been wanting one, wait for it. We're just negotiating a little. It's always nice to get a discount on stuff we use on a daily basis. I'll tell you that right now. So here's her nail. Like now I don't even have to hold it or anything. Probably feels totally normal to her now. Does it? Like it feels more secure. See how tight her sidewall is? Let me show you this. I'll show you here. Look how tight this is. Like I can get it a little tighter. The other side's a little more perfect. There we go. See that? You can't even tell that she has negative space from here to here. And it's actually pretty secure until her free edge grows out. But she'll be home by then, so that's fine. I could take care of her then. Then she might, if it's weird to her, she might go square for a little bit. Maybe. We'll see how it feels to her. But your nails grow so fast. I feel like 2 more times and it will be grown out to the free edge. And plus it's gonna be hot here in Vegas, so everything. Oh, I'm off frame. You guys, sorry, don't fire me. And I'm really off frame. Stay right here. All righty. So this is again on 9,000 RPMs and see how she's comfortable with it. And then just tickling it to save everything. So now I'm gonna look at all her nails sideways really quick. So we're gonna look at them sideways like this. And let's see her thickness on all of them. They're all the same, even her nail, but I usually look at it from this view, so let me look at it this way. Yeah, they look great. Okay, so now I'm gonna get rid of this really quick. Okay, my little star. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into my 150 file and I'm gonna perfect her shape. So I'm going over all my 4-point filing again just to tighten everything up. You look at it from the side here, see how it tightens it up. It's a little hang right there. Just fine tuning it, going all around the perimeter of her nail, making sure everything's flush. And I'm not putting pressure, I'm just dragging the file over it and it's doing the work for me. Just positioning in the right angles. Again, just like I do on Sally, you see me do this. Kind of fun to see it on a real person. I'm so glad I got to share this with you guys. Those of you that are watching it later, I hope you enjoy it. This is something, if you haven't came across, you will eventually because everybody smashes their fingers one time or another. That's funny. Eric reminded me that girl stepped on my toes. She was dancing like all quad hopper. And I was kind of nervous about it. I kept trying to like dance away from her. She got me. That was funny. Yeah, it's Thymol, but it's on my link tree. It's called Thymol. It starts with THY. If you go to MJ Dela Cruz or Vibe Nail Lounge and click the link tree, go to nail supplies, either nail products or nail supplies. I have two different categories. Gemini Cosmetics does carry something like that too. So, but it's pure thymol. So what thymol does is I'm sorry, I was off camera, you guys, especially for that. I know, there it goes. Okay. It kills It stops mold and fungus from growing. Now, she would not get a fungus. She would have some hairy mold under there if she doesn't use it eventually, because mold grows in dark spaces. If you see green, doesn't mean that it is a fungus. If it's a fungus, her nail bed is going to lift up or it's going to hurt and be irritated around that area and have that bacteria growing in there. I wouldn't put a nail on a fungus nail, but if they have a greenie, people call them, that's a mold mark. The color's not going to come off. Don't keep trying to file it till it disappears because it's not going to go anywhere. Just wear a color where you don't see it. It's an extract from rosemary, actually. Yeah, it's all natural, but it works killer. I'm telling you. Young Nose used to sell it in a big bottle. COVID hit, and we don't sell a few things anymore. Like our rose oils and refills, we don't sell. Thymol went out. A lot of our stuff, some of our stuff I loved did. Guess they just don't make them anymore. But that's it. That's going to be the ingredient in any nail product you have. It may be a combination of some stuff, but pure thymol is really all you need. But it's a great retail item for your clients too to have. It's up to you if you want to retail it or give, or you could give them the link, but I rather see them leave with it because then I know they're using it. And usually if you tell them it's going to be moldy and gross, they're going to be so faithful on that stuff that you're not going to have to worry about it. And their cuticle oil, because it'll dry it out, then their nails come back all nice because they did what they're supposed to. It's like you with lashes. You're like, did you use your lash glove? No. Why are they bald? Well, maybe. Every profession has their little recommendations. It's like putting oil and gas in your car. You do it because you have to, or you're not going to roll. I kind of feel like that's the same thing with oil on your cuticles. Okay, this looks pretty good. Now let me perfect your shape. Let me see where I'm at with this. So cute. So, so cute. Okay. Now this is client profile. Guys are liking my nails. Well, just wait for it. Today we're filming all our stuff. By our last, make some announcements. By our last videos, I'll be using some new stuff for sure. To see how you could see where it's at, because I use that see-through color. I wanted to use the see-through color so I could know exactly where everything stops and starts. So I could actually have a view of it. Cutting edge now. Okay, I would it touching okay, I'm answering the question Eric just read to me about her nail beds about the same time. Could she do an extension? It's okay if some of the gel's gonna touch her skin in a spot because it's just gonna be that one time and cured. You're not gonna get contact dermatitis from doing it one time. Like me doing this, even if I have to do it again, by the time it's grown out, she won't get that because she's not allergic. She would already react the first time I did it. And put your form up as high as you can for it to look natural. But even if it's pretty straight, you could put your form to your free edge and build on your skin like I did, but I would do a shorter nail. Yes, you totally could do that. You don't have to let it grow out a little more, but I would leave like just a little free edge, depending, maybe not as much as hers, maybe a little less. If you have a longer nail bed a little, you probably could get away with this. Just use your judgment, but yes, you can. I would do it. I've done it to myself. Just like I said, purchase Thymol and you'll be great. You'll forget about it. Just keep using your Thymol. Thymol smells very antiseptic, you guys. Very. So that's why I say just put it on before the shower because you'll smell it. It's a very antiseptic. Will I be doing a live? Well, it's up to Shanti if I can. Probably doing a live when tip comes off. We'll work it out. She's like, I guess my hands could be a little celebrity on here. But yeah, what I'll do, let's say if it's something I'm not on live, I promise you we'll film it and I will share it with you guys. It'll be on our YouTube, but maybe we can do that. Next time it's going to be like that. So we'll have to see. I don't mind it. Next time it's going to be grown off because it's only adhered from right there to right there. You saw her 2 week growth was like that much. Not even that much is adhered. This much is adhered. So I'm showing you from cuticle to there. That's it. Like that much, but that much they grew out. So she's going to have negative space. So I want to say yes. Let's see. But if not, I know you'll see it. Okay. Oh, a recommendation for a line of cat eye gel. Okay, I do like Elegant Glasses. I've used a few in my videos and they're very inexpensive. Elegant Glass, not Light Elegance what I'm using, Elegant Glass. And I'll show you the bottle. And I love Cocois. I love the ones in the bottle. I love the ones in the pot. The ones in the polished bottle, they have different collections. They have like a gem collection. They have like a sparkly with a little shimmer in them. They have, oh my God, so many. And I like how pigmented they are. I have to say, if I had to pick one, but they are a lot more expensive. You could almost buy two of Light Elegance, which theirs is great too, and the price of a Cocois, but it's a really great product. And I've used them in a lot of my videos. You guys could see a couple that I did last week. I mixed a elegant glass and a light and an elegant glass and a cocoas. And that's a Japanese gel. And also you can buy that at Gemini Cosmetics with a discount too, MJ15. So there's your price decrease right there. And Gemini is so good to you guys. They're a small mom and pop, but a really big shop. It's so funny because they're like, you teach with it, it sells out. They've bought so much, but we're all growing here and it's amazing. Eric's like, "You're gonna need a warehouse by January." No, but we're coming out with cool things with them, like stuff that I love. So Stay tuned for those things. They're coming quick. Let me check out your other thumb because this one, I think I have it a little more in. Let's see, but I think this is your wider. Yeah, let me fix it a little right there. Okay, let me look at it this way now. Let me see. I'm gonna compare it to the other. I wanna see if I'm gonna add a little because I don't know if I brought it in too much. So let me see your other thumb. Okay, I'll center it. I just want to see right here. This is always your shorter. Let me go a little shorter with this. Stay right there. Thumbs are the hardest, I think, because everybody has a different size thumb. This is my skinny thumb and that's my wide one. You could get away with it a little longer because you could kind of shape, but when you're shorter, they have to kind of be really precise. Okay, now let me check this side. Let me see this real quick. All right, I think I like this. Let me see them as a whole. Let me look at them this way. So I look at her nails every way to see if they're all looking uniform. This nail looks so good. I'm actually really impressed with it. This is a valuable, valuable live, you guys. Being able to do this is huge. You do it the same way with the toenail, and chances are you're going to see it more with the toenail than a hand. Okay, I treat it the same way. Okay, so now I'm going to switch my bit to my cuticle bit again and my ball bit. We're almost done. Yoo-hoo. I never finished my coffee this morning. I'm still drinking it. It's cold, but it's my mushroom coffee. This one's the Rise. I got Rise and Daily Dose. They're both really good. Rise tastes like more strong though, like more like they have more mushroom in it or something. I don't know. I think it's pretty good too, the matcha. So you guys, do you guys like mushroom coffee? I've been on it for like 2 months. Eric's been on it 2 months too. But sometimes I add a little coffee sometimes to it. Okay, so here I go. It's on Greg Street. I just looked over. It is on Greg Street. You know, Sparks, Nevada, you don't know if you're in Sparks or Reno. It's like Henderson and Las Vegas in a way. Hey, look how this is so satisfying. Do you see how much I was able to clean? But our quality of our picture kind of sucks. It makes me mad. After it does that, you could see it, but it has a hazy. But look at how nice her cuticle looks there. Okay, look at this one. Let's come in right here. See, I'm filing her skin because it's dry there. See that? That doesn't hurt her at all. Okay. You just have to make sure it's parallel on there. Then come in right here. Look how much is gonna come off. I am putting zero pressure, just contact, and I'm actually on 6 right now. You could go 5 or 6. Oh, so satisfying. Look how pretty this nail's gonna look now. Yay! You would never know. It doesn't even look as wide. Let me see your other one. It's almost the same. My the brand I like Daily Dose and I like Rise. I use them both. I love the matcha from Daily Dose. Oh my God, so good. But I love their coffee too. I like them both. I feel like the Daily Rise is more mushroomy. Like you definitely, yeah. Some do taste like dirt. I bought my first ones. I did the ones you brew and stuff, but you could add coffee to it so you get your mushrooms. Man, creamer if you want, but you could do like I made hers today with coconut and almond creamer with sweet a little bit of sweet cream, coconut and the other creamer is the same as coconut and almond in it. Very good. This is so satisfying. This is my probably one of my favorite parts because I'm almost done, but also because it's satisfying to see it clean up. So see all that dust? What I'm doing is just getting her dry skin from a different direction. And it's just because she changed her shape right there. You could see where her fingernail used to be. And it by tomorrow it'll be like back up. Like I didn't, they're natural. Thank you guys for hanging in there through the freeze and the fogginess and everything. No clue why that happened. I also am on a different time. Babe, look at her schedule. Am I on at noon tomorrow or what time? Live. It'll be on my Instagram too. All right. Ah, rises. I really like it, but I like morning dose too. Morning dose gives me a little bit more a pick me up a little. But rise, I think fortifies a lot too. Not that daily dose doesn't, but for some reason it just seems more like more potent. Yeah, that's good. I love it. There's another one that you could drink at night. I just think it's cool. Because I was tired of like being tired and foggy brain and stuff like that. But I feel like it really has made a difference. Oh, so okay, for like an ombre, like a pink and white ombre. Yes, that's like if you're asking for pink and white ombre, like a syrup gel, meaning like runny. Well, like if you want to create an ombre, I would use this color I just used or the one I make. I probably would make can make it from Young Nails and add a little more pinker or this because it clouds a little bit and it looks like the pink and white fades into each other. I've done a video on it. There's one on there that we probably need to take off because I don't do it that way anymore. That was the first time I did it. I did it with gel polish and I didn't really like it as much. Like mixed with, I like it all hard gel. So I'll do a video with that. Okay, you guys, now let's trim these. I'm gonna switch this to the ball bit. I'm gonna trim her cuticle that's sticking up. Notice how I don't trim it at all till the end. So this is pretty close up, so you'll see I'm not putting any pressure down. I'm just connecting with what's sticking up. And see this piece right here? That whole piece. Yep. So satisfying. So this is already disconnected from her, so it's not like I'm going into her skin. I love this part. It's so satisfying. Mhm. This one's gonna have but notice how the bits kind of took care of a lot of the cuticle, except the stuff that's really high. I notice when I start to do this on some clients, they kind of get scared, and I think they've really been cut before. I guess at some of the walk-in places or they've been to people where they you feel the pressure and they're pushing down because they're dull and they go like this. I don't know, it's never been done to me, but I've seen it. That would be painful. And cutting live flesh would be painful too. Ugh. Yeah, cuticle. Little cuts like that are cuticle and live flesh is disgusting. I've always been really good with them, and I think it's because 'cause I've always used them on myself. I don't use toenail clippers. When I do, you see me use these if I have to extend, but I use my nippers to cut my toenails and yours all the time. You've seen me do it. I use these for everything. Do you use these on your girls? On kids? Or you use it would be easier because you could get like you could kinda come down like this and get in. Yeah, yeah. And they're super sharp and but yet to where you're not having to like all you do is engage. And when you engage, it's going to cut very fast because they're super sharp. If you're doing that and they're not cutting, you need a new pair of nippers. Like you don't want to wait till you have to like kind of knead at it. Okay, let's see your other. So right there's a little piece of gel I got on her and didn't realize. Okay, I'm almost done. I'll have you out real here pretty quick. Ooh, that one is satisfying. I actually have today I have to go in at 12. I just have one, and then I'm gonna come film today. A lot of film, a lot of film. Yeah. So yes, that's great. Okay, so Eric read the comment to me about pricing for like a gel X or gel, or she doesn't really want to be fast. She wants to be quality. I'm the same way. I like to be a timely manner, but I do extras. So I personally think it's important for the touches like this because this isn't what people typically do. And actually, Shanti told me when I met her, I like your cuticle work. So this is something I include in my price. I don't give them an opportunity to not put it on because they're balling on a budget that month. I get it, but that's the quality of their nails and your name walking out the door. So you can put it on 5,000. And I think no, don't stay at a fast and cheap salon. I'm glad that you worked there though. If you're there now, like less expensive and fast, you got that experience. Now that you're spending your time with your education and like this, yes, this class may be free, but your time isn't free. You're spending your time to better yourself. So you've taken tons of classes. What you said, what Eric read to me is that you rather be more quality, not necessarily fast, timely manner, right? Not the 4 hour nail job, but I'm with you. That's how I am, and I think you're ready to go on your own. It'd be nice for you to. And how much were her prices for? Okay, 65 too low. Okay, I would say you could offer 75 and up, but 65 isn't uncommon. Um, I would go $10 higher than the walk-in salon because of your quality and start that, depending on your area too, because I feel like a full set of even gel X's or full well tips shouldn't be more because you're doing new sets all the time. You probably could film a couple times. You're That's a lot of work. I personally think you could get away with even 100 because I would charge way more than that. So tell them what. Oh, okay. Okay. Eric wants me to tell you a story yesterday about somebody I trained with. And I'll tell you. But I feel like in your area, if that's more expensive on the high end side, I think you're fine. Because you always want to be more than everybody else, 5 or 10 bucks more. Maybe like when you're book solid, you could raise your prices even more than that. So you're doing great. Huh? Sorry, guys. So that's a great question. And if you're doing it within an hour and a half, you have to break that down. So $65 is taking you an hour and a half. You're making 32.50, right? Or you're making 60, no, that's 2 hours. So in the hour and a half, you're making 65, you factor in your booth rent and all of that, you're probably making like 55 after that if you have a lot of clients. So if 65 is something that is the going rate, go $5 more and then start raising your prices from there after you get your clientele. I hope that helped you. And that's what said that. Let me take a drink of my water really quick. I'll tell you guys the story right now too. And I'll show you the red that I have. I hope you like it. If not, I'm gonna be like, oh shit. But I honestly think you're going to. It's brand new. I haven't used it yet. It just came in. And then this top coat from, oh, then you're doing great. And okay, 44 in the UK. Yes, 65 is great. You're doing great. And yes, Like, you could offer a speedy service. I think this is kind of cool because there you could do nails anywhere, even from your house. Like, you could be mobile. Like, it's very easy to stay very relevant, like, or not relevant, but easy to be accessed. There's a lot of mobile text there. I think that that's so good, girl. And then include your cuticle work. And then eventually, once you're book solid, that's when you raise your prices. Probably on your sets, you're not doing them too often, and your rebalance. And we do have an episode for that as well. Oh, that's the rainbow collection. Hold on. I didn't know which one you wanted, but this one's your favorite, I think. Oh, wait. Oh god, do I not have it? I'm be sad. I thought this was it. Hold on, I'm gonna look real quick. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna make you your glitter color. That's like, dang it, I'm sad. I thought I had it. No, I thought that was it. I go, I have it. You know what? I might have it. I'm stepping away for a second, you guys. Um, hey babe, will you grab this for me? Like, pick this up for me because I have a. Hold on, let me open this. Let me open the other side. I'm so sad because I wanted to show him that color, but I'm gonna look in here and see if I have it in one in here. If not, I can make it, but I'm kind of sad if not. Ugh, I do, but it's a little darker, but it's more, I'll show you it. I don't mind making it. It'll be fast. That looks pink on there and it's actually red. That is weird. Like it looks pink on there. There it goes. It's red. I would wear red and do a no, not that one. This up here, the turquoise. Let me see real quick. You see a red one? Garnet? Let's see what garnet looks like. Actually, I think garnet's pretty, but let's check it out. And let me leave these up. But I could use one of my glitters because it is the top coat, and I could put it in this. I have a great idea. I could do the same exact thing, but like mix it in a top coat too. So we'll just see which one you like. So this is the rainbow one. Let's don't use that one. Okay. So I'll give you a little example. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to make a color here real quick. This to me looks Disney to me. It's straight Mickey, so I was like, I have the perfect color. I was gonna go get them, but I figured. So we're gonna cure this. This one's a little darker, but I could put it on your nail. It's not that dark on, but it does have it's a little deeper, but I think it's gorgeous. I think it's cute. So we'll decide together. Let's put this under for I'm gonna do I'll do like 60 for that because these I would cure one full minute. This one actually is these are my favorite. So you guys asked about jellies. Oh, do I have it on? Let me push it. Is it on now? Okay. So this is like the gym ones. I'll show you guys where that's curing really quick. This is so pretty, this gym one too. This one's Alexandrite and it has like so pretty, huh? So these are the gym gels. This is their other this is matcha please. And this is kind of like a lighter yellow green, but it's the color is look at the color. Like it's intense. Like the colors are so intense and I love them. And I have every color just about because I like to you see me custom mix them and then mix them with hard gel and put them in my dimensions. Like there's a lot you could do with them. Okay, you could bring it out. That's good enough. If it oozes, we're fine. I think one coat of that would be pretty, but we'll see. It might be too deep for you. I don't know, but it is pretty. Do you like it? Okay. Let me show No, it's fine. I'm gonna show them how to make a color really quick, just really fast, really, really fast. So I'll come here. Well, you'll have an opportunity to see. So I'm putting the Gotti No White top coat, and then I'm going to get you guys. Oops. Oh shit. They're in bags like this because I'm gonna do videos. Okay. So so this is going to be Goldie Girl. So I have it in this because I am going to do videos with them. So I have it in a Ziploc so I could do stuff with it. So I'm gonna come right here. Is middle. Yeah. So let's just see. Okay, let's see how this looks. Yep. Girl, don't I have a video for that? How I do Cornelis? No, hers are ski slope. Hers go up. No, no. So you know what? You're not get growing up, you're not gonna be able to get away with it because what happens, you probably could wear them probably 2 months before they start growing up. On my clients, I cut off the free edge and reform them every time because there's no way when it's your real nail growing out that you could reverse it with that because it's gonna eventually be too high. So sorry, girl. We make a lot of money with nails like you because my clients like that. I don't know if I've ever told you guys this story. See, that looks almost exactly like that color. Oh, sorry, 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 sorry. I wonder what that'll look like on here too. Oh no, that looks orange. That's kind of orangey. Maybe if I use, no, it's pretty, but I don't know. You could choose. I'm sorry, Fred. I should have told it Epithalod. Did it turn on? Put your hand in there with it. Or okay. Wow. Congratulations. What colors did you get of your Gotti nails? You could bring it out. So this is actually what your polish will look like. I don't know which one you would like. It's pretty. One is deeper though. Kind of sad, but it is pretty. The deeper. I like it too, actually. And you could get away with it right now, that color. I'm sorry, girl. Don't worry. Did you used to bite your nails, WD Splinter or WH? Yes. Yes. Well, I do that all the time with my clients too. But the difference with yours is they're growing up. So, and you're constantly having to do it in the same spot. So I'm so sorry that you have to go through that. I know, but a good thing you're a great nail artist now. That makes a huge difference. That's for sure. Did I use this on you? Yeah, I did, huh? Did I use the ball bit? I didn't. Let me see. Yeah, that's why I thought that's why I asked you. I know my job. Chronic biters, yes. When you bite them off, your skin is used to being up high. Hold on, I'm gonna take off her a little bit more. So unfortunately, there's no reversing that, but I'm sorry. But typically it's very rare, it's hereditary. Um, there's one girl that has very wide and thin nails that grow up, but she says she's never bitten them. But typically that's a nail biter. But I'm so, you know what, you guys, our clients, um, Probably like 75% of our clients are nail biters. That's why they get their nails done, so they don't bite their nails. So it's our job to know how to handle it, how to put them on. Some people have bit their nails a long time and their nails don't do that. I don't know why. And it's just a habit. It's like you bite your nails without thinking about it. And that's hard too because you don't realize it till you hurt yourself or you look down. I noticed my knee, I bite her nails and I'm like, don't bite your nails. Like I can't handle it. So she gets her nails done now and she doesn't bite them. But it's just a when you some people when they're studying, they're thinking. When I'm in line at a grocery store or something, I have seen people go to town, even bend their nail backwards like this to bite it in the corner. Ugh. But it's okay. When you're younger, you don't realize it. As you get older, you're like, I don't want this anymore. Oh, okay, I'll tell you the story. So this is going back to charging and your worth and like thinking there's no way that nobody charges this here, no one will ever pay it. So I had the opportunity of doing a private class, and it was last year, and I actually met her in a live class I was teaching somewhere. So I won't say names or anything. I'm sure she wouldn't care, but I'm not going to say names. But she said, "Hey, text me, call me when you get a chance. I want to tell you something I think you would enjoy hearing." So we talked last night, and she said, "So Gemini Cosmetics, it's close to Gemini. So Gemini Cosmetics asked, oh, I'm on the wrong story. Okay. Okay, sorry. There's a couple stories. But anyway, she said somebody referred her to her because they showed them, hey, do you know anybody who could do this? And if anybody could do this design, who would do it and who uses young nails? So they contacted her and said, hey, this person wants young nails and wants this design. Could you do it? And she's like, yeah, I think I could do it. And she's like, and it was a picture from your page. Ooh, this color is actually really pretty on you. It was a picture from your page. And she came in and I did her nails and she asked me, how much would you charge me for these? And she told me when I first trained with her, there's no way I could ever charge $100 for a set there. Like there's nobody who would pay it. So she goes, but I want six of them, six dimensions. And it was a new set. And this is why I asked what area you live in, because you could get away with making more money. But if you're charging like $300 and it's like $80 for the same thing, that's a big difference, right? So anyway, she said, I'll do six dimensions in that for 100. And it's my first time going to do it, so I'll give you a deal and do it for 100. She's like, okay. So she did her nails for 100. She did six dimensions. They came out beautiful. She sent me the pictures and the picture that she showed her. And she said, I want to tip you $50. And she told her, that's a lot. First of all, say thank you. Don't say that's a lot. So she paid her $150 for her set. And she went home and told her husband, I remember MJ said that one day I'm going to get paid this. Just believe in yourself and keep learning, keep practicing and keep learning. And she did. She made $150 off that client and she did her nails in an hour and a half. So, you guys, it's not out of reach. It's not. It's just consistency, showing up, making sure that you are always consistent with your work. Like it's not different every time they come in. Like, oh, this time she did get my nails all the same length, or this polish this time is not the best as last time. So your job, meaning like your techniques and your work, always have to be consistent. And any job, if it's facials, lashes, it doesn't matter, hair, it comes with the territory. So congratulations to her, spending many times like you guys are, probably had me in your ear right now and you're working. So seriously, believe in yourself and know you could do it. And she works somewhere where sets are 65 is very expensive there. Very expensive there. It's more of like a $45 set town, small town. So, but I'm sure the cost of living is a little less. But where is their cost of living like really less unless you're buying a house? Like I feel like everything's expensive everywhere, right? And as much products you guys buy and the time you spend on education, let's all get there together by the end of this year. We did a price thing, you guys should watch it, but let's do this together. I'll do it with you. Ask me the questions and I'll help you with what to work on. There's a lot we could do to build each other up. This is actually super cute. Minnie Mouse would like this. Your daughter's gonna want this color. Yay. Your little one, does she? Oh my God, I love it. Oh, it's so cute. My mom started polishing my nails at 3 because I would always want to get in it. She was polishing her nails all the time. And when I was almost 5, she bought me, remember Avon back in the day? I had a little table. I was like 4 and I was polishing my own nails with that little pill polish. Like it would go on and dry and you could pill it. And then she finally bought me polish when I was 5 and I would sit there with a toothpick and do my nails. So I think I do nails, it's my mom's. My mom always had her nails and toes done. Always like a mauve or a red, but she only let me wear pink or mauve. I couldn't wear red. That was ladies of the night color. No, I'm just kidding. My times have changed. So look how pretty this nail is, you guys. Let me get it closer here. What? Am I out of screen? You must be getting a delivery. I don't know why I can't see that good today. I think I might have because I have 2 same frames. I think this is my old prescription. Yay, I'm so excited for you to get your new stuff. You should do a opening and tag them and tag us of your box because I know you'll probably have special things in there that are surprises. I'm pretty sure of it. If it's not an amazing sticker, I love their stickers. They're so positive and motivational. Or it could be a shot glass. You guys save your shot glasses. We're gonna do cheers to Gemini one night. We'll have a Friday or Saturday night hangout. And you don't have to drink liquor if you don't want. You can shoot tea, soda. I have a shot glass too. People were cracking up. They're like, "Oh my gosh!" And they gave me a shot glass that says Gemini Cosmetics. I'm cracking up. Go ahead. I actually really like it too. It's very pretty. Anytime a glitter and a polish has glitter in it, it's a little different to polish. It's a different texture, so I go real slow with it. Now, using this little thing is what a lot of people are like, no one's ever done that, and it would drive me crazy not getting it to the side, or they would flood the cuticle. What? Everybody has a shot glass? Shot, 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 shot. You know what? We're gonna do it. We should do it like this Friday or Saturday night coming up. Or shoot, in the morning. No, just kidding. Ah! It's the Sabbath day today. We're just kidding. We drink wine at church. Why not have a shot in the morning? No, just kidding. Depends what religion you are. A matcha shot. Yes, we could do espresso shots or matcha. I gotta fix my body because I'm getting it in your cuticle. I never do that. I never ever do. So it's just I'm trying to stay in frame. So let me move my body. So this stuff is so pigmented. Ah, it will stain our skin a little. I don't want to go through that. Much better. If you come up over the top, let me go a little closer. I know it won't really darken with the second coat. It'll just even it. If you like a second coat, or you don't have to have one. We could see what it looks like, and if you don't like it, we'll wipe it off. I just think it would even the color out a tad bit. But you do like it? Yay! It looks pretty on your skin too. I'm on the struggle bus with polishing today. Usually I am like on it. Like I never take this long on your polish. I think it's just me. Maybe I should have finished my coffee. There, now I'll come back and fix it on a second and get a little closer here. A little closer. Perfect. It's coming here. So these ones, these gym gels all have shimmer in them. The collection of gym gel nail thoughts, and this is actually January color. They have 12 colors, you guys. Oh my gosh, why don't I have this month? I'm gonna have to make my own color this month. I'm doing it this week too. I'm gonna do it. I think I'll have like 4 lives this week. So I wonder what you ordered. Did you order what colors did you order or what was her order from Gemini? I wonder if she got like gaudy colors. Gaudy colors are really easy to polish with and their full coat coverage is so pretty. The 10-hour polish job. Okay. All right, let's do your thumb. I like that this is my channel and I could teach whatever and do multiple things, share different stuff. You guys all know that like what are my favorite things, but I I'm behind sorry, I'm behind the chair. Let me see, I'm way off. Where am I now? Oh now I'm way off. Okay, I'll come right here. There we go. But I'm behind the chair, so I like new stuff and different stuff. It makes me want to go to work and be more creative. And I don't always have to have new stuff, but my clients are so funny. They're like, "What do you have new?" And I always have new stuff, but if I don't, I'm like, "Check this out." And it's just something I haven't used or haven't used for a while, and I know they'll like it. They just get excited too with something new or be the first person to wear it. People are funny. And when friends come to you and they're like, "Do you mind like hers, but more dimensions?" So, like, they're against each other. I'm like, "That's cool, I make more money." By the time the 3rd person comes in, their sets are more than they're, like, proud of what they pay for their nails. I'm like, "Okay, this is working out for me." Go ahead. Okay. So now let's do just a thin coat. Let's see. You like it? Okay. Now this is pretty. Yes, you're right. She says it reminds her of classic Disney. It does. When you guys going this weekend? Well, that's gonna be perfect. Perfect. It's good to go on a weekday too, and the weather's gonna be pretty cool, so it's a perfect time. Oh my gosh, and I have never been. Her kids haven't been, so this is gonna be fun. You know what? I love Disneyland through the eyes of a child. Like, personally, I know some of you guys are big Disney fans. I just wouldn't pick to go myself, but anything that involves my nieces and nephews or kids in my family, I wanna go because I wanna see, like yes, their excitement. Oh, that's so pretty. This is super sexy, super sexy. You are. I wonder if I have a color that would I have probably a glitter you could put on. I'll look and see. But Eric and I, where we lived in Orange County, every night we saw and heard the fireworks. Yeah. Yep. Sometimes when I'd be driving from work, I'd be going over the overpass and it looks like you're floating in the sky with them. It's so pretty. You could hear them from our high rise. We always had our windows open there year round. It's so crazy. And Angel Stadium would have fireworks too. So we lived in the middle of that area right there, concrete jungle. So always a party. Now I think it's really much so. They developed like so many. I think they're doing like a city walk thing there all through the drainage system thing. Would be a fun place to go. But I'm glad I live here now. I am. What do you call yourself? A Las Vegian? What do they call themselves? A Nevadian? What is they call? They don't call. I don't call myself anything. We're LV. What do they call us? A vegan. No, I'm not vegan. I'm a vegan. They're like, oh, so you eat meat. Just kidding. Las Vegans. Las wages if you gamble. Okay. Bring that other hand out, and then we will use let's use so I'm going to use the UV LED non-cleanse gel gloss from Elegant Glass. Let me put it over here to the side. And I'm going to come in. That's a great question. Do I charge on your change out? I charge, I seriously charge a new set because it's a lot of work because they're not coming in naked. You have to trim them, your skills filing it down and reforming. So let me tell you a situation. I had these two friends. So here's a friend situation. Um, one girl had ski slope nails, the other one didn't. So when they were both coming to me, they would get the same exact thing, just different color, but they like the same designs a lot. Sometimes similar, but on their nails on different dimensions, on different fingers. And Crystal came in and she said, "You gotta talk to you about something that's been bothering me." I'm like, what is it?" She's like, "I love your work. I love what you do, but I just wondering why are Jessica's nails, why does she pay less than me sometimes and sometimes you charge me more?" I said, "Well, because her nails grow straight and not ski slope like yours. And I have to cut your free edge off, and it's like a new set every time for them to be straight and not grow crooked. So that's why they cost more." I said, "But you have beautiful hair and she has to pay for extensions. So I think it's even." And she started laughing. She's like, "I'm so glad you're so cool and took it that way. I just had to tell you because I didn't want to like be upset and quit coming. I wanted to ask you and I felt like I could." I'm like, "Thank you." So, getting the same thing, they would be the same price sometimes, but then it wouldn't be when she needed nails cut off. Make sense? So when you go order a pizza and you like a supreme pizza and you want to pay a cheese pizza price, it's not gonna it costs the people more money to put that on, right? And time, could be time, now a few seconds, but still time, it adds up. And you have to look at it that way. It's what you're doing. You can't do it for free just because her poor nails grow like that. If you want to give her a deal, like for a while, I'll give you $20 off your set price, or $10 or $5 off your set price. Hold on, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do right there. Uh, hold on. I wish I had my finger rubber here. I'll just I don't like that there. Don't use your finger like I just did. I need to bring my finger rubbers. They're sitting in my bathroom. Carmela goes, "What are these for?" I'm like, I'm like, "For nails." She was just like, "Oh, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking." I'm like, there's a big old bag of like 500 sitting on my bathroom counter. I'm like, "Oh, Lord." They're for glitter presses and for what I just did. So right there, it's a little chunky, so you would get it off, and I if I had a Young Nails non, woven thing here, I would have used that, but I have the woven ones because I like them better to take off my sticky. So see what I just did there? Okay, and put a tad bit of protein bond right there. There was a little bit of a rough spot there, so there's a way to fix everything. Let me get this color, come in right here, do my pin cure. Look at all these tricks because I'm picky. I'm super picky. I can't help it, but I want her to enjoy her nails from every angle. Would you guys do the same? The color looks a lot darker on camera. It's really not that dark. Ooh, it's pretty. They're sexy. Sexy shape and sexy color. Okie dokie. Go ahead. Go under for the um, okay, you guys sat through this whole thing. I went really slow when my YouTube kind of hiccups a little. It causes me like probably 30 minutes more every time. Thank you for sitting through this. I appreciate you. I know it was a little longer than our normal appointment, but I appreciate you so much. And I know they do too. So let me see this hand. You're so welcome. Okay, so there's a little of this together. Yeah, you're welcome anytime. Our little studio. But it's cute, but I like if I continue doing this a whole year, like in January, I'll totally like redo it all. But it's very functional and very cool. Like I have polish racks in here and everything. So I'm going ahead and coming in here. I mean, not as many polish racks as in the salon, but I have a lot. Baby, hand me my cocoa one right there. I want to put that on here. Thank you. So this one's Frasier. This is by Cocoas, the same brand of what I just polished her nails with. I really love the packaging, but I love the oil. It, okay, so my nail color is a Young Nails color. I think it's called Evergreen. I need to look at it. I just pulled it out and put it on, and my glitter is a new glitter, and I can't tell you yet, but you could have it too in like a week. So very fun color. It's like very just very cute. So notice how I put it underneath and on top. And I love this oil. Hold on, I'll center. Because it's really good to just put on their hands, especially here in Vegas. It gets a little dry and it seeps in really well. Okay, you could come out of that light. Now I use these a lot because I like how the swipe takes off my sticky layer. These are my favorite, and I do have them. I think Gemini has them too. But I have them on my link tree, and I like Young Nails ones for different reasons. So I just don't like the Young Nails ones with my swipe because it's kinda like a tampon, like, it absorbs all the liquid, and I have to go through, like, 6 different ones to wipe off the sticky, but I love it for situations like wiping off the polish like I just did, so I need to fill my thing back up with Young Nails ones too. So I like them for different reasons. We used to sell these ones, Young Nails used to. Mossy Pop, that's what it is. Thank you, girl, it's Mossy Pop, not evergreen. Yeah, it's Mossy Pop. That's exactly what it is. You're so welcome. They feel good? Let's see. Kind of go like, yeah, see if you guys could see the color and the shape. So really, this is the star right here. Let's focus on this one. That's really the star right there. You can't even tell that anything happened with it. It looks amazing. Thank you, Shanti, so much. And thank all of you guys for tuning in. And if you haven't liked, please like and subscribe. So it makes me excited to come back on. Feel free to rewatch and ask any questions you would like. And we'll see you tomorrow on a live at noon. And we will also be going on Twitch. I haven't decided the time. I had to change it because my client was going out of town, but I'll let you guys know that. Thank you so much, and you all have a beautiful day. Bye.